Hey guys, John from Perfect Follow Up, and in this video, I'm going to cover how to hire people and automate the recruiting process with Perfect Follow Up. So, we talk a lot about how to generate customers, how to generate five-star reviews, how to automate the process of your sales cycle. And yes, the software does a beautiful job at all of these things, right? But we can also leverage software to automate the process of recruiting talent for your business. So the hiring process, right? So I want to show you one of the ways that we leverage landing pages and automated funnels to not only attract talent to your business, but also vet those recruits in that hiring process. So what we've done here is we've created a simple landing page for the attraction piece. Okay. So step one is to offer people some sort of information about your industry. We can't assume that everyone that is looking to work in your field is in that field today. All right. There's a lot of people leaving their jobs, a lot of people changing careers, and they're looking for something new and exciting. Now, what you can do is you can help educate them that your particular business vertical is something they should be interested in for all the great things that you do. The best way to do that is to create a simple PDF, a simple brochure that highlights the industry, what it takes to become part of that industry, and then, of course, all the great things about it. It can be freedom of time, not being stuck in a cubicle, it could be an expert in your field, whatever benefits come along with that, the pay, the salary, all that good stuff, right? So why should they get excited and why should they be interested in joining your industry? That's what the brochure is going to tell them. All right. Now, as far as getting this brochure in front of people, I'm going to show you a very simple landing page we created for you where they can visit this website, put in their information, and then all of this is automated as far as sending them via email and or text message the actual digital brochure. All right. But what is put in that brochure, that's something that you can create yourself. All right. So this is what the first one looks like. So this is the free brochure hiring funnel. And this is what it looks like. So naturally, you want to drive traffic towards this page. And you can use paid traffic, organic traffic. Paid methods would be Facebook, Google, something where you're putting money behind the campaign, and that platform is getting eyes on your site. All right. But there's plenty of organic ways. You can purchase a very easy to remember domain name, like your business name is hiring.com, and then send this to people that might have reached out to you or that you might think would be interested. You can put this on business cards. You can put this on the side of your van or truck. Sky's the limit. But you do have to get traffic towards these pages to gather people's information, or no one will know it exists, right? So this isn't going to be on traffic. This is going to be more on the pages and the automation. Got it? Okay. So this is the first page, and this is to collect the information from the interested party and exchange that information that they're giving you with the brochure that you're going to send them. So what's pretty cool about this page here, you can add your own logo. You can change the wording around to suit your needs. But the goal here, it needs to be enough information where they get excited, but not too much where they have their answers fully answered and then they leave, right? You need to be excited about this brochure. And once they put their information into these fields, I'll show you the automations next, which takes care of all the hard work for you. But again, just to kind of go through the page, you're getting them interested in what your vertical is, why it's exciting, why they should be interested in it, and all that good stuff, right? Now, once they put their information in to get this thing, to get this brochure, we will automatically do a couple really cool things. Okay, the first thing we're going to do is when they submit that form for the brochure, we're going to create an opportunity in a pipeline is for your tech hiring. So this could be for any position, right? Now, when they request that brochure from this page, this automation is going to create an opportunity in the free brochure stage of that pipeline. So you'll have all their information in a contact card right here. Now, it's also going to do some other stuff for you. It's going to tag them so you remember that they requested a free brochure, and then it's going to send them a series of emails and maybe text messages to say, thanks for your interest in this thing. We're going to send you this thing. This is where the thing is going to go, right? And generally what you can do, you can attach that brochure to the email itself, or you can give them a download link to like a Google Drive or something, right? But that's done automatically for you. Now, if they reply to these emails, you want to be notified because they probably have a question. Maybe they had an issue and it didn't download right. Something happened, right? If they reply to those emails, we'll automatically move them over to the reply to campaign stage. So you know, and you're alerted that I have to get back to this person and see what they need, what the problem is, right? The next step, after they read this brochure and they get excited, maybe it's a free training, whatever you're offering them, they're excited about it. We're also embedding links in these emails to submit their resume, to actually apply to your job for the position. So let's step back for a second, right? You want to educate them, you want to entertain them, and you want to get them interested in the position that you're looking to fill. The best way to do that is to create an informational brochure to tell them all the great things that you do and why they would want to work with you. And then when you exchange their information for this thing, this brochure, this training, whatever it may be, we're going to capture them in this pipeline. All right. Now, but the ultimate goal here is not just to give them a brochure and never see them again. The goal here is to get their resume, right? So we're going to have those links all over the place for them to click on to get to this page here, which is very similar, but a little bit different. This is actually asking them for their resume, right? They want to apply. And what's really neat is they can actually upload the resume just by clicking on this button here and browsing to that file. And I'll show you in a minute where that goes. All right, but on this page here, you also just want to keep reinforcing why your business is the business they should want to work with and for, and why your industry is something that they should gravitate towards, whether they're in it right now or they're making a change from something they're doing currently. All right, so just some supplemental information in here. We give you the template, just plug in your pictures, plug in your information. You guys are good to go. What's really neat is if you put a video of yourself further explaining these things in addition to just the pictures. Now, once they fill out this information, that's also going to go into your pipeline. Let me show you that here in a second. So I'll very quickly just put in my information here to show you how it all works. All right, so I have my information in here, and I also attached my resume. Use your imagination, and we're going to submit that resume. And if we switch back over to your pipeline, you'll see right away that it created a card with my name, the source, the tags, and a bunch of other really cool things. We kind of skipped over the brochure piece because I wanted to demonstrate the resume itself. But just imagine I was over here and I went through the process and now I'm here. So you can actually tell and track how many people requested your brochure and took the next step to actually submit their resume, or they stopped here with the brochure itself. So naturally what you would want to do is keep following up with these people and try to get them to submit that resume. All right, it's working your pipeline. Now let's take a peek at this opportunity card. As you can see, it has my name, it has my fake phone number, my email address, but also the tags along the way to remember how far I got into that pipeline. Shows you the source of what funnel I came from, as well as the notes recording that journey as well. So you always know where your recruits came from and how far they got into your hiring process. Now, where's the resume? All right, so here's the cool part. Let's click on the opportunity card and let's go over to additional information, and boom, right there, you see the resume that was uploaded. And if you click on this, you can view it on your screen. If you're actually conducting a live interview, you can download it, print it out, or just make it viewable to ask those questions that you might have. So what did we accomplish? Well, we accomplished a lot of things. We created the first landing page here, which is more of a magnet, which is an attracting people interested in your field or people that might not be aware of how cool it would be to work in your field. We exchanged their information for a free brochure to further kind of nurture them along and continue to get them excited and interested, but we didn't answer all their questions, right? Now, once we have their information, now we can continue the conversation through text messages and emails with the goal of them taking the next step, step 2, which would be to submit their resume. All right. And once you have their resume, then at that point, you can kind of jump into the process, call them, schedule a time to meet. And really, if you think about it, you can even automate that process. In Perfect Follow-Up, you have a calendar system where you can send them a link to your calendar and they can book an appointment to interview with you at a time that makes sense. Now, there's some other automations in here that I won't go through each one, but they do some pretty cool things. Like when you receive a resume, it's going to, again, move them through the pipeline appropriately, tag them, respond by email saying, congrats, we received your application, just acknowledging that you did get it. And they're aware that it might take a couple of days to review it. And the next step is for you to call them. Always good to do those types of follow-up along the way. And then you can also automate if you are rejecting or accepting resumes. Once you move these into the appropriate pipeline, we have automations that will take care of tagging and organizing those as well. So I hope you found this valuable. This is a process that a lot of our clients are using to not only attract new talent, but automate the process of educating them, getting them excited, collecting their information, eventually getting that resume, and then setting up the live interview. If you have any questions, as always, let me know and have a great day.